you to Heart and Body Naturals, GoDesana. Healthy begins now. So we're going to start with the GoDesana company. GoDesana has been in business for over 12 years. It was a business to business model. And Paula, our CEO, who I'm going to introduce in just a second, she wanted to resurrect this company and make it more available, especially with everything coming out. GoDesana, about 8 weeks ago, became a person-to-person company. They still have their business to business because the naturopaths, the chiropractors, the herbal medicine people truly appreciate the intuition and the intelligence behind the energy and frequency of these oils, the combinations and the formulations. What you see right now, which is super cool, Alexandria has created a line of essential oils that are to help you remove those limiting blocks, grow into the person you want to be. It's very, every single oil is intuitively designed and formulated. We'll get into Alexandria here in a little bit more. Subscription boxes are all the rage right now, and having a subscription box to an essential oil line that is going to help you break free of those limiting beliefs that you have, that it's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I mean, self-sabotage right there. How many of us self-sabotage on a daily basis? There's gratitude, hope. There's 12 different oils in this collection to help you start with prosperity and then go all the way through the different emotions to gratitude. It's absolutely brilliant. So, Heart and Body Naturals, we'll say HBN for the remainder of this, is a plant-based health and wellness company with unique wholesale membership offering Try Me products, discounts, and member rewards that can be redeemed for free product. GoDesana has Alexandria Brighton. I just noticed a typo. Alexandria Brighton, GoDesana's exclusive formulator, is an aromatherapy formulator, educator, and owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies with over 30 years of experience in Ayurvedic medicine, aromatherapy, herbal, and the natural remedy world. Our CEO, which I mentioned earlier, Paula, maybe off screen, Paula Scarcella is an amazing and brilliant businesswoman. She is the only female network marketing business owner in the entire industry, which I absolutely love. She does not want to be the face of the company. That is our job. She wants us to be the limelight, the stars of the show that share and care on a daily basis with other people that we care about. Ben Scarcella is her husband. It's a family legacy business that she is building. And I have not said this on a public format before, but Paula is so dedicated to plant purity, product purity, and price point that she, just this past week, has secured contracts to build her own manufacturing GMP facility so that she has full control over the entire product line with no one else that can make errors. That's a huge win for our company and for us as entrepreneurs that are basically a volunteer workforce for the company. And it's going to absolutely set us apart even more. It's just brilliant. And if you knew the intention she has behind the pure products, for instance, if she has an in-house quality control department, if that third party certified laboratory manufacturing facility runs the test, makes sure everything's pure, everything that's on the label is in the bag or the bottle, and then it comes in-house and she tests it again, because her reputation and Alexandria's reputation is of the purest of products. She has actually refused products of coming in and shipping out to the field and our customers because it did not pass in-house quality control, all the while passing that third party. So having that in-house control for that manufacturing facility, the GMP certified, and GMP means good manufacturing practices, And that's just going to be huge for the company. Ben, her husband, the way HBN was founded about 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago, he was diagnosed with a condition called vasculitis. Vasculitis is an inflammation of the vascular system, and the entire vascular system around his stomach was severely inflamed. Inflammation is pain anyway, and to have it be around the stomach muscle, and every time the stomach expanded and contracted, which is all day long pretty much, it would put pressure on the vascular system and create movement in that system, which caused excruciating pain. They wanted to do surgery on him, do an angioplasty of the vascular system, which does not have a very high survival rate. Alexandria is a good buddy of hers, and she reached out to Alexandria and said, "You've got to come out of retirement and save my husband's life." And that is how our trilogy, our flagship products, Mind, Body, and Soul, were created. I'll get into those in just a second. Alexandria, as we've mentioned before, is, like I said, 30 years of experience. She began her holistic alternative medicine career. Let me get, there we go. Holistic alternative medicine career in the early 1970s. So now we're looking at what? 30, 40 years, 40 years in the industry of plant medicine. She participated in a study group led by Dr. Paul Waddell. Dr. Waddell was an oncologist and a true pioneer in the study of traditional and alternative medicine. He was one of the first American doctors who introduced alternative medicine to the United States. Dr. Waddell was studying with Dr. Hans Napier, a German oncologist who started the German Cancer Society. Both very holistic approach doctors. So how are we different? Purpose driven, obviously I've talked about that. We are here to make an impact, and every time I have a conversation with Paula, she's like, "I just want to make an impact. I just want to make an impact." It goes above and beyond the profit for the company. The profit for the company is probably third in line for the integrity of the company. First is helping people with the health products, the purest products on the market, in order to keep those costs down so people can afford them. She does not have a medical advisory board. She does not have a chief of staff or anything like that. It is a family-run business. It is kept in the manufacturing partnership that we're going to be bringing on board with our manufacturing facility is going to even strengthen this even more. She wants to provide pure products at an affordable price. She wants to make sure that those in the field that are out there sharing these products are also handsomely rewarded financially and make an impact there. Many, many years ago, Paula was a young single mama raising babies, and she did not know sometimes where that next dollar was going to come from to feed those babies or buy diapers. And she found network marketing and became a millionaire within the industry. And that is why our compensation plan is so generous. And Madeline, I know you'll agree on the generosity of that. I've never seen anything like it, and it's not about the finances. Every dollar I make represents a person I help. But she wanted to set up the company so that young single mama raising those babies can come in, help other people with their health, and be able to earn an income to buy that $20 pack of diapers or $40, whatever they are these days, the very next day, because it's daily pay for the most part on just about everything. So it's very purpose driven. It make an impact. Everything is farm direct. For instance, our hemp plants that we grow on a private farm in Kentucky, Paula will have her staff go down there in the Suburban at harvest time and bring the hemp back in the back of a Suburban for the processing. She's very hands-on, almost a control freak, I would say, but I like that about her because that ensures that my clients have the best products available. Very earth friendly. She's very earth conscious. You will not find additional paperwork other than your packing receipt that will come in your product. Everything is online. She wants to make sure that the processing is very sustainable. And so I appreciate her work in protecting the earth. And then there's the buy and try guarantee. Nobody loses anything by trying the product. Give it a try, see if it helps. If it doesn't, return it. It's that simple. But our return rate is extremely low. So our manufacturing partners currently, only quality ingredients begin with pure raw ingredients. Heart and Body Naturals research and development team sources the most potent ingredients from all corners of the globe for their potential health benefits. The majority of our raw ingredients are processed in a GFSI and ISO certified state-of-art manufacturing partner facility. Again, this is going to be in-house by the end of the year, I believe. The accreditations that you see there, what that means is our manufacturing partners, or when we bring that in-house, they are then tested by an outside source to make sure the calibration's right, that the formulations are, the label matches what's in the product. And it's just such a great comfort, because there's a lot of companies out there that don't have this. And there's no guarantee that what you're getting and what you're sharing is what's going to end up in your client's body. And we're all about health and wellness. So let's start with Mind, Body, and Soul, the healing trilogy that started HB Naturals. The ingredients in Mind provide powerful nourishment for the brain and help the body with inflammation that may be responsible for causing memory and cognitive dysfunction. The link between brain inflammation and mental health disorders may explain why the first things customers experience when taking Mind are a sense of calm, increased feelings of happiness, and improved sleep. Some people will take an extra serving of this before bed, because it will help them calm down for the day and create that relaxation. Mind, Body, and Soul are all powdered form. You take a half a teaspoon, put it in a glass of water, some coconut milk into your smoothie, however you want to take it. I like to do shots with mine and just get my nutrients in right away. The next we have is Body, Mind, Body, and Soul. I love the concept behind that, because that's the true healing power of our body temple. And with our proprietary high nitrate beetroot juice combined with hawthorn berry for maximum nitric oxide delivery, just one serving of Body provides a powerful nourishment for your cardiovascular system and may help reduce chronic inflammation. Nitric oxide helps relax the lining of the blood vessels that can result in lower blood pressure. Who do you currently know that has an elevated blood pressure number? Body would be an excellent resource for them to take daily for that. Many customers tell us that with consistent use of Body, their doctors are lowering their blood pressure medicine. Then we have Soul. Soul was actually the very first product that Alexandria created, because it is designed for reduced inflammation and detoxification. And we know that inflammation starts with the toxic overload. Maintaining a healthy pH balance is also extremely important. A lot of nasty illnesses, parasites, and things like that cannot survive in a balanced pH body, which is why Soul is so incredibly important to be taken every single day. It supports detoxification through the liver, is the first good step to controlling that inflammation. Detox that liver, get your lymphatic system flowing, and your body naturally starts to reproduce healthy blood within the body that's going to help reduce the inflammation, balance the pH. So that is one of my favorite products that I take every day. This was something that I did not know anything about when I first came to HB Naturals. I'm certified in cannabinoids and pain management. CBD was a product line that I felt everyone needed to be on. I was kind of mono-focused on the healing. When I found the benefits of black seed oil, there's over 101 different it provides over 101 different support items for the body. It's absolutely amazing, especially right now with all the illness going on. Black seed oil, and as Madeline mentioned, fulvic acid, that powerhouse duo right there is going to help your friends and family. It is, like, I feel it's my responsibility to I don't care if I'm afraid. I don't care, what they say. I don't care if they don't say anything. I have to let them know how important it is right now, especially right now, to keep the immune system in top functionality. Black seed oil, you can also call it black caraway or the blessed seed. It was actually first mentioned in the Bible as something for digestive issues. And so it goes back years and years and years. And since 1959, there are over 500 peer-reviewed studies at international universities and untold journal articles that have been published on this multifaceted herb. Much like you take it much like you would a CBD oil under the tongue. I also use some on my skin, so maybe that's why you're noticing that anti-aging. It removes the impurities. It helps cellular regeneration. I mean, it is absolutely, I won't go a day without this either. I mean, there's so many products. It's like, I can't go a day without this. I can't go a day without this. Um, so black seed oil is one of my daily things. It also happens to be, for the month of September, a free product. I mentioned earlier the Try Me free product program. If you place an order, if you're brand new, if you place an order for 100 CV, and we can talk about that later, the black seed oil will be included with your order complimentary. If you've been here and you've got an account, you have to put that on an auto ship, which you can change at any time. And again, the black seed oil is complimentary for that purchase for the month of September. Every month, the Try Me program is different. There's a new product featured every single month. Fulvic acid, the one thing that, it didn't bring me to this company. Our team actually brought fulvic acid to the company. As Madeline mentioned, in November of 21, the company that we were with completely folded for many different reasons, both in their control and out of their control. But I discovered fulvic acid, and in 2017, I spent 7 amazing weeks walking my mama to heaven through hospice. And I made a vow that I would find a product line that was going to save another daughter from burying her mother. And when I discovered fulvic acid, I thought CBD was it. When I discovered fulvic acid and taking a look at the different properties in there and what it does within the body, I couldn't not have fulvic acid be a part of my product line ever again. Because I know that through this industry, somebody that I'll never know, somebody that I'll never get accolades from, somebody that I may not even get a financial dollar off of, is going to be saved. Because I have a big mouth and I can't stop talking about these products. Fulvic acid balances the pH. It detoxes 65 times its weight. It increases oxygen at 45 times its weight. It has 73 plus trace minerals in it and will actually increase the absorption of other things that you take by 65%. It's a chelator. It is a binder. It works at this cellular level. And so all of those things combined create an environment within the body that's going to keep you younger because it reproduces healthy blood cells. It cleans the blood cells, and it's going to keep you younger. It's going to keep your vitality. The 73 plus trace minerals, as Madeline mentioned. 30 years ago, you could eat one apple. Now you have to eat like 43 of them to get the same nutrient value. Our soil is dead. Our food is dead. There's no life force in it. Fulvic acid actually has a life force in it. And it increases energetically at the cellular level, which I have a energetic functional medicine doctor on my team, and fulvic all the way for her, because she knows the importance of keeping the body energetically supplied, which we don't get from a dead soil. So one of the things I love are waking up to messages like this. I don't know how much you can see, but we'll just go with Ariel right there in the center. I live with autoimmune and neurological problems because of black seed oil nourish mind, body, and soul. My flares have been so minimal. I am beyond grateful. I love these products. Can you imagine what it feels to wake up in the morning to a message like that? all because you said yes to an opportunity that you get to share with your people. And then some of them will send you referrals. Or what if you wake up one morning and you have a mama? Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I just was able to buy diapers for my child and I didn't have to worry about it. That's the impact we get to make with HB Naturals. One, it's free to start. There are over 140 products. There's a solution for everyone. And based on what I've said on these products, if you're able, drop it in the chat. Like, how many people have you thought about that have inflammation, that have mental health issues, that have illnesses, that have children that have been done the full medical protocol from birth to grade school? There's a lot of people in this world that really need these products for detoxification of the heavy metals. You know, it's the heavy metals are in everything. So it's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to stand up and say, yeah, I'm in. I'm ready to change the world and help people have a better health. So if you have a passion for helping people, let me ask you, can you give away $25 gift cards? That's a part of the program here at HB Naturals. When you have an auto ship set up for 100 CV, you're going to get 10 $25 gift cards to pass out to friends and family every single month. Plus you are going to have, let's see, is that the next screen? No, we'll get to the member reward points in a moment. But I said it's free to join. There are free websites. A lot of companies out there will give you 2 free, but then you have to buy the upgraded version of the influencer pack in order to have more specialized websites. And there are no annual fees. I see so many companies out there that do these membership type programs where you're paying just to be a part of the club. And then when you take a look at the products, it's like that wouldn't even be a plan Z for me. I need purity. I need a plant promise. I need leadership that really cares about the field and our clients. And we have that with HB Naturals. So there are 7 ways to get paid with the company. There are retail commissions, which I never use. I never want to overcharge my customers, and not that it would be overcharging. They're still very affordable at the retail price. But when your customers create an account using a personalized link that's right on your dashboard in your back office, they get a discount on that. And you'll earn 20 to 30% on wholesale orders placed by your PEMs. We call them your personal enrolled members during their first 90 days. There's a lifestyle bonus. There's a star bonus, which is my favorite part of the entire compensation plan. The matrix bonus, the binary bonus, and the binary match bonus. So, like I said, you know, she wanted to make sure that this was set up for those young mamas that you know, are wonder where that next meal, that next pack of diapers is going to come from. And you can always come in for free and share. And with that, you will earn 20% on any personal orders. You would not earn any should you know, any additional rewards or bonuses based on team growth or other types of purchases. But you would still get that 20% paid instantly as soon as somebody places an order. Then there's a mid-level entry where if you maintain a 25 CV order, enroll 2 people, you will hit the rank of the most important rank in the company, which is executive. You'll earn 20% commissions, plus you'll get the binary, the matrix, you'll get team bonuses. So it's really important. And 25 CV, that's about a $30 order. That's a bottle of black seed oil. So if you come in, buy a bottle of black seed oil, have 2 people that buy a bottle of black seed oil, your initial purchase is going to be paid off within the first week or 2. It's pretty incredible that you can come in, make a $30 purchase, and have the potential to make, you know, an extra $200, $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month. It's going to impact your family. And then what are you going to do with that? You know, how are you going to bless others with that? Do you have a favorite charity? Do you have, you know, a family member that you want to bless? And there's so many benefits to this company. And then you have your all in, Being all in means you come in with a 200 CV order or a value pack. You set up the 100 CV future monthly auto delivery that you can change at any time. You'll be going from a 20% on all of your personal enrollments to a 30% commission. Enroll 2 people just with that 25 CV. You'll hit that rank. You'll open up more of the compensation plan. The star bonus, if you have 2 people, let's get into that right now. I think that's the next screen. Nope, member reward points. Member reward points. So that auto delivery that I talked about just a second ago, if you stay on auto delivery through your entire career, and we hope that's a very long one with HB Naturals, if you stay on the auto delivery, the company's going to give you cash back to use for purchases that you can give out as gifts. You can use to buy, I buy swag with mine. I got the nice little waterless diffuser. I've got an essential oil carrying case. I've got some mugs and totes. And, and I've also bought team prizes and given gifts out that way. I'm now at 30%. So on my 100 CV auto ship order that processes on the 1st of the month, pretty important date. You want to make sure that your auto ship's set for the 1st. I'm getting $30 back every single month based on the volume, based on that 100 CV order. And that adds up really quickly going forward. Like last year, I bought Christmas presents for my family. It's like, you're going to get healthy. I don't care what you say, because I love you. And there we go. The retail commissions, I talked about that. I never use that feature. I don't want my customers overpaying. Customer sales bonus. So again, everyone, you'll get 20 to 30% commission on all of the orders. When you hit the rank of silver, you will earn an additional 3% on, let's say, okay, so I brought Megan in. Megan is what I would consider my first level. Anything she purchases, I get 30% on. Madeline enrolled under Megan. Anything Madeline purchases, I get 3%. Because of my rank within the company, I also get an additional 2% on anyone that purchases from Madeline. So as you can see, the growth factor and the possibilities of income when people are sharing is unlimited. And again, it's daily pay. So the star bonus, my favorite part. So I'm on that 100 CV auto ship. Megan is on a 100 CV auto ship, and so are several other of my teammates, and they're sharing with their teams. Madeline would be in this third box with me. And so whenever I have 2 people make a purchase of 100 CV, I earn a $50 bonus. When Megan and my other frontline team makes a 100 PV order, personal volume, it's an internal currency that's tied to the product. When 4 people on that level do that, I get a $75 bonus. And when those people start sharing and making that 100 PV purchase, I get a $100 bonus. Again, this is paid daily, and there's a total of $225 that can be earned every single day, multiple times a day, on just this one part of the compensation plan. The matrix bonus is another part of the compensation plan. Potential earnings per level. So let's say you're a consultant. That means you brought 1 person in, you have 1 customer or 1 person that's sharing. You can earn additional $4 a month, which doesn't seem like a lot. But as you grow and as you bring more people in, you'll become executive with those 2 25 CV orders. So I always tell people, get to executive as fast as you can, because the potential earnings is $2,000 a month just from this part of the P plan. That is the difference with HBN. And like I said, she runs a very tight ship at the top. There's not a lot of added expenses. She wants to keep the products affordable, but she also wants to reward us greatly for making an impact in the lives of others. So let's look at the possible commission. So I mentioned the CV, the PV, interchangeable, personal volume, commissionable volume, all the same thing. And I'm going to use the fulvic as a reference point because that is one of the most important products that we carry within the company, as you can tell from my passion and Madeline's passion and how we talked about that earlier. So let's say somebody purchased 2 bags. You have 2 different people purchase a bag of fulvic. That's going to give you 200 CV. It's going to give you that $50 star bonus. It's going to give you $40 in commission. It's going to give you a $4 matrix bonus and a $24 team bonus. You have to be on that 100 auto ship or purchase in that month yourself. So on that $119 bottle or dollar bag of fulvic acid, you are making $118, which is unheard of in the generosity of this. Now, let's say you come in at that all-in level where you do that 200 personal volume initial order and have that 100 auto ship set up. Let's take a look at what the difference in that 30%. That 10% raise you give yourself by saying, I believe I'm going to do this and I'm going to go to the top of this company. I'm going to go to the top of this pay plan. 30% on that $119 bag of fulvic times 2 is going to give you $138 plus. As you start building more people and bringing more people in, the commissions off of them doing the exact same thing, like I said, team bonuses, matrix bonuses, and things like that is just incredible. And again, everything but the matrix pay is daily. So that is pretty incredible. And I think that matrix number is wrong. I just caught that. I need to change that. So GoDesana. Let's touch base on that just real quickly. Aromatherapy is a kind of complementary medicine that uses the smell to improve your health or applied topically to the skin. Our skin is our largest organ. I heard somebody refer to it as the external tongue and the taste buds that go in that your skin, as it absorbs, it takes 30 seconds to absorb into your body, which is why personal care products are very, very, very important for you to really pay attention to that label, because you don't want to be poisoning your body with more heavy metals and toxins and things like that. It is used in very small amounts. These are extremely pure products. 1 or 2 drops is enough. I have a line, a bottle right here from the Chakra collection. This is called I Perceive. And I absolutely love the Chakra collection. We did a class on it about a week ago, and we'll be doing another one in October. It's only $12.95 monthly, and you received your product. It's $5.95 flat rate, worldwide shipping. It's a 2x15 force matrix. We talked about the matrix earlier. This is pretty much the same thing. There's matching bonuses through 6 generations. So I'm generation 1, Megan's generation 2, Madeline's generation 3. If you enroll with Madeline, you're generation 4. And so on and so on. So you can see how that all increases the value and the rewards that you get by making that impact with people. And you get 25% commission on all of your personal orders. And again, this is set up where you can come in, start sharing the product, not make a purchase, roll your commissions into that your initial purchase, and build your business that way. So if finances are an issue, we want to make sure that you're taken care of, and you can do this as well. And here's the force matrix. Can you imagine making $39,000 a month? I know it seems out there, but with this being a company that is only 8 weeks old, with a 12-year track record and being debt-free, it's like being the first group of people that were ever in Tupperware, that were ever in Amway. And 2 things. One thing I did not mention is Alexandria has already created and been a part of $2 billion essential oil company. She was the second wife of Gary Young of Young Living Essential Oils. She built that company with her formulations, and when things started going against her intuitive and moralistic nature, she had to leave. She took her children and her formulations and left the company and Gary. She then went to doTERRA and started that company. I don't know if she retired from there, if she left from there. I don't know any details on that. All I know is that she went into retirement. Paula reached out to her, and we now have her, we own her formulations. She sold her formulations to us. So we own the most world-renowned formulators' formulations. And GoDesana and HBN are the babies of that. And so GoDesana is an excellent opportunity. HBN is only 6 years old, so it's still really new for the opportunity stage for network marketing. And again, it's heart-based. We want to make a difference. So the key benefits is low cost oil of the month club, that Seasons of Success line that I talked about in the very beginning of this. It's $29.95 for a 15 milliliter bottle of oil. Plus you get a single oil that's the 10 milliliter. And that is that subscription box. People love subscription boxes. And we have free trainings. We get to help people with the essential oils. I mean, plant-based nutrition, plant-based oils. It's a win-win for everyone. So how do you get started? The first thing you're going to want to do is ask Madeline for her link. And you're going to want to make that first purchase if you can. By making that first purchase, you have created the ability to earn more ways from the compensation plan. You're going to invite people to our wellness community. Madeline can share that group with you. We've got a wellness community on Facebook where we share challenges. We give away prizes. We educate on products. We created this little micro unit within this big Facebook community to make people just feel like they have a place that they belong. 3, you're going to add your network to the group. When you ask them permission, you're going to tag them in the welcome post. You're going to mention them, or you're going to message them with the link to the group and say, hey, I added you and I tagged you. Please answer the questions upon entry. I want to get you started right away in educating you on the benefits of these products. Send your goal messages. You're going to reach out to, say, 5 people a day. Hey, are you open to taking a look at what I'm doing to earn additional money online? If not, no big deal. I do a lot of coaching on how to properly say that so you're not coming off as desperate and spammy, because you want to come from a place of servanthood. You want to come from a place of abundance and health. You don't want to come from, I need you to place an order for me so I can make my commission, because that's a negative energy. We don't do that on this team. We operate with integrity. And I can send you this screen too if you want to drop a comment in the chat, and I can get this screen sent to Madeline so that she can share that with you. So if you knew what you have is rare, you would never waste it. And we're talking about the opportunity. I hope you've found this presentation helpful. I hope that you are as excited as I am to make an impact on your friends and family. And I'm so incredibly grateful to Madeline for reaching out and having me share on the call this morning. As you can tell, I love what I do. So thank you very much. I will stop record.